Hi Capricorn, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we have a tarot reading for you guys. And today we are using the fairy cards and the spirit animal. Let's see what these animals have to say. Right, let's see. We have the horse spirit, freedom is yours. All right, so freedom is such a beautiful thing, right? Psychological freedom, emotional freedom, physical freedom. Everybody needs it, right? And a lot of people think that they have psychological freedom, but I would, that's another video, right? But yeah, but this is really important. Freedom, yes, good God. And let's see what else we have. We have the fox spirit, think on your feet. Yeah, very important. This little fox is so cute with his eyes, yeah. And we also have love is all around, the nightingale spirit. All right, these are cute birds, right? Pretty birds. Somebody's free here. It looks like physical freedom, but we can't really be sure here. But and let's see what else we have though, Capricorn. You can't really call that reading on that, no. And we have something wild, and here she is, kind of dreadlocky hair, a little bit. She's a little bit wild. She's got horns, right? Not really because of her dreads, but kind of. They're not really dreads, but sort of. But because she's got these horns, right? And we have dandelions, and we have the fire element card. Let's have a look at something wild. It's a very cool card. Very interesting here. Change. Yeah, wow. Something wild. And, we started with freedom is yours. Somebody has their freedom, and change is, beckoning, right? Do you sense something new in the air? The winds of change are upon you, and it is of the utmost importance that you pay attention. This is a time for receiving and for manifesting. Yeah. Allow Spirit to reveal its messages of the mystery of being. Look at the unusual within the usual. All right, so something's happening for you, Capricorn. The dandelions. All right, let's look at the dandelions. He's sitting there with the mole. Yeah. I thought it was a platypus just for a quick second. This is perspective. This is about planting seeds for the future. And it's like when you have a dandelion, you make a wish, right? When you see one in the yard or, on the hillside. And here we have the fire element. This is all about passion. So somebody here somebody has passion for you. And love is all around, and the fire element, yeah. And think on your feet's really interesting, because that kind of means that somebody is just kind of, like shooting from the heart or shooting from the cuff, or they have to think on their feet. That's how it looks here. Maybe at the time that they speak to you, that's hard to figure that part, right? But love is all around here. There's passion and there's change. Somebody has freedom, so that looks pretty kind of telling there. But yeah, let's get right into it, Capricorn, and let's use some of these gypsy cards. We start with a friend. We have the merchant, and let's get one more, and the waiting card. Wow. All right, so, the waiting card can be waiting, but it's usually about envy. Yeah, it's usually about, shoot. But we have the friend and the merchant. The friend, this person may be a friend of yours. They might have their freedom, Capricorn, possibly. They could be a friend and a lover, or a friend and a romantic partner. Those are the best. And the merchant card talks about somebody who sees a better way to live their life. Yeah, he is standing here at the docks, right, next to the ocean, and he's trying to, take his merchandise somewhere else, right? So he's trying to live a better life. Like it's almost like, let me, take advantage of. Take advantage, maybe not a good word, but let me, live a better way. That's what the merchant, he sees a better opportunity in his life. Yeah. And I don't mean that in a negative way, like an opportunist. I don't mean that at all. Right. Yeah. Everybody is a little, I don't know, you gotta be sensitive with words. Right. Yeah. And the friend card also can talk about somebody who is like their own best friend, like they're doing something for themselves. And the merchant is here too. That's also doing something for yourself. So somebody here needed change, and so now they needed change, and they are going for it. They're gonna, they're free. I feel like they're free. So let's get into this here. So this is the freedom. Yeah, if you want to get a psychic reading with me, Capricorn, sorry about that. Check out the description box below. I do psychic readings, tarot readings. I always check my psychic and the tarot readings, right? But the psychic, I always check for accuracies for sure. Yeah, so I know I do that with the tarot too. But I know that my work is accurate. Yeah, and if you need to understand somebody, maybe you just met them or they're just acting funny and you need to get the lowdown on them, or, you need to get the skinny on them, then, you should get one of those, right? Mystic Sense has a free 5-minute psychic reading, and I do past life readings. And check out the description box below. But my readings, they're lots of fun. Yeah, and you can choose the formatting for, many of them. All right. So let's see here. And the past life reading, I don't want to just kind of, gloss over it real quick. Those are super empowering. Those really are. They bring you a major awareness that you really can't get anywhere else, or in a you would have to be super evolved because it's very special and it is very unique because you're choosing your own past life. So the bottom of the deck is the 5 of Swords here, Capricorn. Check out the description box, you guys. 5 of Swords is about loss. It's about winning and loss, victory and defeat. It's also about chaos, and it can be about mind games sometimes because the swords are about, can be about treachery and, lots of things. He's taken their swords and this one man looks like he's upset over here. But yeah, and so let's see what we have. And Capricorn, we start with the Wheel of Fortune, 8 of Wands, 10 of Swords. Yeah, see, something ends here. That's what that 5 of Swords is about. Defeat. The Tower, 7 of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, Ace of Wands, right on. And the 8 of Pentacles is here. So, yeah, in the heart of the matter is the Wheel, and that may be a Sagittarian, but this to me looks like somebody realizes that you are, fate and destiny to them. That's how it looks here. Somebody who might just be a friend and, they're thinking, no, okay, I made up my mind. I want Capricorn, for good, right? And so, interesting how the Nightingale Spirit is a number 5 as well. And these are not random, right? It's a 41. And that's not random, though, because love is all around, but there's some type of an ending. There is, because of the 10 of Swords right underneath it. And 5s are endings. Yeah, they can be. They usually are. So right here, this Nightingale is playing these little like bugles or, these horns kind of, or, and so he has something to say. Yeah, that's what he has something to say there. So we start with this Wheel of Fortune. This can be about divine timing, divine law, divine, divine guidance, divine everything here. Because when we start with the Wheel of Fortune, yeah, I don't want to downplay that card because this is like one of the best cards in the deck, right? The Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. And so with it is the 8 of Wands. The 8 of Wands is change, and we have the Dandelions card. Something wild here is about change. And so there's change here, and this is divine timing. This is like definitely by the universe. It is because of this placement here. Yeah, the 8 of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune and the something wild card. This is divine timing for you, Capricorn. Somebody could have figured this out after, I don't know, some time, and maybe they're going to show up for you. That's a possibility. We saw the 5 of Swords, and we see this waiting card. It can be envy. There could be somebody who is envying you because of this. They might feel like, there's an ending somewhere here. 10 of Swords is right here. Yeah, and that's helping you. That is assisting you. So the 10 of Swords assisting you is an ending that is like in your favor. Yeah, let's get a card on that. Let's get one of these little sissy cards here. And we have the Magician with it. See, that's an ending and a new beginning. and some type of ending has assisted you. Yeah, and that's how it is sometimes, right? Sometimes we think that in our own lives, we think things are ending, and maybe they do, but it's all by divine order, right? So, we have to be calm because something better is coming, or maybe you dodged a bullet even. Yeah, maybe, right? Nine of Cups showing up in the past. This is somebody who realizes how special you are, Capricorn, that you're their major wish here. Seven of Cups reversed. This has already taken place. There was a choice that was made here. And we know because we have these completions. We have the Ten of Swords. It's an ending. And the Tower is reversed. We'll get a card with it, and we have it with the Four of Cups. The Tower is reversed is usually a rebuilding of something, right? Yeah, it is. It can be a powerful realization that allows you to rebuild something. Four of Cups is typically in the upright, typically a rejection or a boredom, and that's why something does end here, and that's why somebody is envious here. Yeah, most likely. That's what that waiting card is. Seven of Pentacles. This is, I wonder what's going to happen. Maybe to money, but just maybe to the situation. Queen of Cups reversed showing up there. All right, there could be a water sign here. There could be somebody who is kind of maybe taking somebody's money here, or they have to give them a lot of money. That's a possibility. He's looking at his money bush, and there's a woman here who is in the reverse, the Queen of Cups. So Queen of Swords is how you're being affected by this person. Ten of Swords. So this means that this person is like discerning how this Ten of Swords showing up twice will kind of persuade you or influence you, it looks like here. Could be. You could be discerning here if this person is having an ending. Or you might be you could be the one who's ending something in order to bring change to your life, and it's divine timing. Like this would be like in your natal chart, in your progress chart, showing an ending, and it's meant to be because it's in your progress chart. It's in your predictive chart, right? Yeah, and your progress chart is the chart that shows the same year. It's like it is the here and now. Right? So, we look at a natal chart. I look at all your gifts, and, it can be shortcomings as well. But when you were born, and, it talks about your family, and it talks about a lot. It talks about how you look at life and money and career and love and friendship and just lots of stuff like that. But the predictive chart, and that is when you're born, the predictive chart shows what's going on from one year to the next. So this could have been like in somebody's chart, and I'm pretty sure it is, especially when we start with Wheel of Fortune, right? The Wheel of Fortune in a natal chart is very much like the North Node. Yeah, very much. And now we have the Ace of Wands here, which is fate and destiny. Yeah, it's one way to look at the North Node. The Ace of Wands is how you're affecting them. They want this passionate new opportunity with you, or a passionate opportunity. They do. Eight of Pentacles is the hopes and fears. This is like, I hope that Capricorn is going to be into me, or will want me, or will make an effort, or will even care, or is going to see this as something good. Yeah, they might be thinking you're going to see them in a whole other way. Three of Pentacles with the Ace of Pentacles, and that's in the potential outcome. And so, yeah, this is a trip here because this person really wants to work things out with you, Capricorn. This is Eight of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. They're both similar here in this way. The Eight of Pentacles just shows the devotion, really, and how into it a person can be, right? They want you to be. It's in the hopes and fears. And in the potential outcome, this is so beautiful because one pentacle and three pentacles means like stability, right? It does security. And these people are working together to have this beautiful new opportunity in love, but one that's lasting, one that's solid, right? We have two aces. We have the Ace of Wands. So they're passionate about you and they want something lasting and solid, Capricorn. I'm going to end this reading. Thanks so much for joining me here, you guys. It's a great reading. And please like, share, and subscribe. It does help me to keep these videos coming in order, dealing with the YouTube algorithm. And if you want to get a reading with me, lots of fun, check out the description box. And also hit the little bell in order to receive all my uploads, all the notifications. Thanks so much, guys.